Hi, I'm Judy from Create Beyond the Lines, and I fell in love with a chandelier. It was made out of these gorgeous glass bottles. They were hand-blown wine bottles, wine jugs, and they were so gorgeous. They had fabulous color, and when the light bulbs were put down through, it created this wonderful pattern on the ceiling. I was in love, and I looked all over online trying to find out where I could get it, and I finally found it, and it was $4,000. A little beyond my budget, I have to say. So I went about the task of trying to figure out how to create it myself, and discovered that cutting bottles is not all that easy. There's a couple of different ways to do it. I'm going to show you two ways. One is truly do it yourself, and the other is do it yourself with a little help. So you can use any kind of bottle. You can use beer bottles, wine bottles. You can use large alcohol bottles. Find a beautiful bottle that you love. Make sure you start with the right tools. You're going to want to have a nice pair of leather gloves to protect your hands. And the other important thing that you have to have is you've got to have a pair of nice goggles. Protect those eyes. You don't want to get slivers in your eye. Then you're going to take your glass bottle. Now I've created a little support system out of 2 rolls of tape because you want to be able to have a stable way to turn the bottle while you're cutting the glass. You're going to want to also apply really firm pressure with this glass cutter. And you're going to have to create a really deep score in the glass. You just turn this around, keep your firm pressure on your glass cutter, and create a score line. Then you're going to remove this from the tape, and you're going to run this under hot and cold water alternating right around the score line. And don't forget, you might have to do it 3 or 4 times. Be patient because the result is going to be beautiful. Run hot, run cold, and eventually you'll hear a little crack and pop. You've got a glass bottle that's cut. Now the other tool that I really love is actually made for bottle cutting, and you can actually take this tool, you adjust this, put the nozzle, turn these little guys, adjust this, you get it right at the right angle, and you can actually score a little bit easier. Don't be afraid to make a mistake. I certainly did. I tried a different method and this is what I got. So have plenty of bottles on hand for those little mistakes that you might make. For those of you who might need a little help, maybe you're afraid to DIY all by yourself, this is the next best method. So I went shopping. Every girl loves to shop, right? So I found some wonderful glass bottles of my own. This bottle was $6. And rather than worrying about cutting it myself, I wanted to have a good result, so I found a mirror and glass guy locally, and he cut the holes in the bottom for me. So it makes this, yes, DIY, but you know, for those of us who are a little challenged, much easier. So the first step is actually buying your hardware. You can get this in a lot of different places. A lot of home decor stores now have these corded lighting fixtures. I'm going to actually put mine into a ceiling fan receptacle. So I'm going to cut the electric cord right off of there. Oh, 2 hands. Cut it right off of there. Next step is just to feed it up right through the opening in your bottle. Take a couple stabs at it, but it will go through. Gonna put an Edison light bulb in here, and I'm gonna call an electrician, and he's gonna put this in the ceiling for me. And there you have DIY with a little help. Finally, I finished my own lamp, and when that went up on the ceiling, all the colors came through the glass, sparkled all over my dining room, and everyone that comes over is like, wow, where did you get that? Well, I did that myself. You'll enjoy doing it too.